Hi everyone, I'm MisterBo and Bungie has just done their new live stream going over Crucible and Sandbox changes, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at how revives are changing, how rewards are changing, and how ammo is going to be changing. Now there was a lot of other stuff that was mentioned in that live stream and I'll be covering them in separate videos as there was quite a lot of brand new information to go over. So let's start off with revives and the changes that are going to be coming to them. So it's going to take a little bit longer to revive someone now, and you are actually going to need to be a little bit closer in order to pick them up. Now if you are running one of the exotic armor pieces like the Crest of Alpha Lupi or the Light Beyond Nemesis, you are no longer going to be able to sprint revive. So you can't run over an orb and hold down the button to revive them and hope that will work. They have increased the amount of time it takes to revive with those exotics, meaning you actually have to wait on that orb before you can pick them up. You can't just run and slide through them and pick them up at the same time. Now they've also done some changes in Trials of Osiris to how reviving is going to work as well. They've added an extra 2 seconds to the revive timer, meaning that it's going to be 7 seconds instead of 5 seconds. And then every time you die, it's going to add an extra 7 seconds onto that. So the second time you go down, it's going to be 14 seconds, then it's going to be 21 seconds, and so on. So there are some significant changes there to how revive is going to be working in the Crucible. We can then move on to ammo changes, and the changes that come to special ammo as well as some heavy ammo changes. Starting off with special ammo, you now spawn with special ammo in every game type like you used to, so you are going to have special ammo at the start of Trials of Osiris now. The special ammo crate now spawns in at 3 minutes, so it's going to spawn in a little later than it usually would, and then after that initial 3 minutes it will then spawn in every 2 minutes, and that means there's actually going to be less special ammo in a match. So you are actually going to have to think about how you're using that special ammo in game modes like Trials of Osiris and Elimination. And then changes to heavy ammo. Now this will affect everything except Mayhem and Trials of Osiris or Elimination. So now heavy ammo only spawns in once per match, and that is going to be at 5 minutes. Again, that does not affect Elimination or Trials of Osiris. That's still going to work on the first to 3 rounds, and with Mayhem that's going to be like it normally is, where ammo is going to be spawning constantly and it's going to be dropping from enemy players. So that's the changes coming to ammo. We can then move on to rewards in the Crucible. So they are going to be increasing the amount of legendaries that will drop in the post-game screen. Shacks will drop up to 335 light gear when completing the weekly Crucible bounty. Getting a Trials of Osiris Flawless and going to Mercury, the chest there now has a chance to drop armor and weapons, and they will drop up to 335 light. The Trials of Osiris bounties will drop up to 330 light, and during the stream they mentioned that one of the Trials of Osiris bounties will be available every day, meaning you'll be able to complete it over the course of a weekend on the Friday, the Saturday, the Sunday and the Monday to give you a better chance at getting some rewards. Now it is worth mentioning that the current Flawless emblem for Trials of Osiris is actually going to be going away. They're going to be introducing a brand new Flawless emblem, so if you haven't got the current Flawless emblem and you do want it, then you're going to need to make sure you go Flawless this weekend, otherwise you won't be able to get it anymore. And finally, with the Iron Banner, all the legendary drops that will drop at the post-game screen will now be Iron Banner rewards. You won't be getting random legendaries, they will always be Iron Banner things, and the rank 5 package will drop up to 335 items for you. So there you go, those are the changes to revives, rewards and ammo. Of course, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, there was a lot of other stuff mentioned in Bungie's livestream to do with weapon balancing, as well as some changes to Warlocks, and I will be covering those in separate videos for you guys, as well as going over all the patch notes when they get released next Tuesday, so make sure you keep a lookout for that. But what do you guys think of these changes? Are you happy to see the changes to the revive system, as well as to ammo? And what do you think about the reward changes? Personally, I think all of these things are great, and they will help improve the game overall in the Crucible. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys missed my previous video in which I went over how we're not going to be getting private matches in the April update and when we might expect to see them in the future, then you can click the image on screen or the link in the description below. Feel free to give the like button a big old hug and subscribe for tons more Destiny content and coverage. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.